we're going to do with a company called Herbalife. We're going to take this company customer by customer, and we're going to take this company distributor by distributor, and we're going to take Herbalife around the entire world.
The Herbalife Broadcast Network welcomes President, Founder, and #1 distributor, Mark Hughes.
Well, hello out there, everybody. Welcome to the Mark Hughes Show. It's so great to be here with you again. And today we got an incredible show. We got new President's team members from all over the world that have qualified. It's just so great to have them here. They were up at the house last night eating dinner. And today they're here to tell us about how they got started and, more importantly, where they got to where they are here today. And you're going to be able to hear incredible information from them to get you started and keep your excitement level up. So we're real excited about that. Coming on is an Aussie who went to Taiwan, who qualified, did most of his qualification there, now living in Japan because he's got some action going on there. And you're going to hear all about him. And he's our new President's team member. Please welcome to the show, Tony Chabara. Come on up. Hey, Tony.
Hey.
How you doing?
Very well.
Good to see you. Come on.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the club here. Get another pin on. Haven't seen you since we did our meeting over there in Taiwan, and yes, I am coming to see all you guys in November, so we're excited to come out there and do it again. Have a seat. We're going to start out here with Angela first. Maybe you can tell them first, how did you get started? Started out in Australia, and tell everybody how you got started with us.
I started in October '94. A friend of mine invited me to her house, and I remember signing what now I know is a distributor application,
Right.
but I didn't know what I was signing, and she had these tablets and powders and whatever else, and I took everything home and I didn't use anything. Thankful for her follow-up. She followed me up for about 3 weeks until I took the products correctly. And because of my product result, which was I had very bad acne and hay fever, that disappeared in about 2 months, the first 2 months after taking the products correctly. So that's very important.
You want to write that down.
Yes, very important to
Somebody
take the product.
followed up, okay, so very important.
Very important. So then I was originally an auto mechanic, okay. I was doing a business part-time, firstly in Australia, and then...
How much were you making as an auto mechanic?
About $1,300 US per month.
About the same as I was making as a rag salesman,
Yeah.
$1,200.
Not much at all. So then I was doing the business part-time, and what eventually happened is Taiwan opened about 9 months later. I made many, many mistakes in the beginning. Everything you told me to do, I did the opposite. Okay, so I wasted 9 months, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do that. And I got a fax through the fax stream one day. Taiwan market would open, and I simply dropped everything, left Australia. Didn't know what I was doing. Was very naive.
So you end up in Taiwan, and what ends up happening over there?
By that time, I knew what to do. I was starting to listen, and that was the flyers and the small advertisements, and that's what I did. You know, most mornings I would get up 5:30, 6 o'clock, and do at least 1,000 flyers a day. Also, standing before and after photos of other people, and eventually they started to listen. It was very much a numbers game, very many numbers. You had to recruit for people to actually do the business.
You're making how much a month right now? And you haven't got your 6% check yet?
Last month I haven't found out yet, but the month before about 29,000.
29,000. Did you ever think that anything in your wildest dreams was going to happen like this to you as being an auto mechanic?
I didn't believe Herbalife at all. I didn't believe the dream. Everybody said I would not make it.
Was there like a day that was your worst day in the world? You know,
it was about 6 months after Taiwan, and I had no business, and I got a telephone call from my upline, Ryco Valance, and he told me he asked me actually how am I going, and I gave him I gave him every single negative reason why I was not succeeding, and he said, well, get on an airplane tomorrow and come home, or decide that you will succeed. And that sounds easy, but that night, it took the whole night to decide that I was going to succeed. And the very next day, this is a true story, I recruited my strongest line in Taiwan.
So you didn't do anything different, your just attitude got shaped up.
Exactly, my attitude changed. I believed that I was going to succeed.
That's excellent. And then from there, it was just...
It wasn't easy, but
you went.
The attitude changed, therefore it was easier.
And then, you qualified for presidency now in record timing. I mean, it's been 2 years, 11 months or something like that.
2 years, 10 months.
He's got scratches on his bedpost over there. And is there any words of advice you'd have for any of your distributors that are out there that are saying to themselves, geez, I don't know if this is not going to work for me, or is it ever going to happen?
I remember being in LA, the extravaganza, in '95, I think it was. Okay. And I was at the back, and I saw all the president and millionaire team members at the front. And there's many of you out there now that you're thinking, oh, he's special or she's special, or all these other president teams, you think they're special. Definitely not. I was a mechanic. I had the same schooling as you, Mark, 3 years of high school, okay? And I didn't believe, because I listened to all the negativity out there. So not only to my downline, but to everybody in Herbalife, disregard everybody that's negative and just start to believe in yourself. Because if I can do Herbalife, you can do Herbalife.
That's great. And this is like a good moment for you. Do you want to say anything special to like mom or dad or, some of your gang or whoever?
Thank you to all my Chinese downline, Xie Ni, and Maki Yoshimura in Japan. She's a strong line of mine. You can do it as well. You can become president team.
Thank you so much for both of you being on here today. And listen, this truly is just a starting for both of you guys. Thanks so much.